Welcome to my Core of Art app presentation. In this presentation, I have designed an app beneficial to artists. The persona of interest is my dear friend Alexandra, 33, manager at Sephora, a retailer for makeup and service provider. She is recently married with no plans for children, but is highly invested in her cats. Her most recent hobby is home decor, and she is an artist by profession and education. Alex is a lover of learning but is very busy. She is motivated by art and learning words and definitions that can help her broaden her understanding of art. Her favorite subjects in high school and college were creative writing classes. Her favorite subject in high school and college was English creative writing. She would like an app that would be geared towards her interests. The problem at hand that I'm trying to solve is how we can bridge the gap between artists and conversational and professional vocabulary. There is a distance between artists and the vocabulary of their profession. There is an urge to create simulated examples of art they wish to pursue, but how? Challenges faced by Alexandra. She is faced with time management issues involving learning and spelling. She is passionate about writing, but spelling is a noticeable problem for her. She would like to be more productive in mastering composition works, but she isn't inspired enough to be consistent. Alexandra is quoted to say, "English and writing were actually my favorite subjects, so I'd say a pretty good relationship with vocabulary and composition overall, but with spelling, I'm a teeny bit dyslexic. So spelling is a struggle." So to solve those problems, I have manufactured ideas for an app involving an app focused on choosing your own genre of art, allowing users to choose their own difficulty, allowing users who want to learn a little bit about everything to enter the space, and to give those with learning difficulties and time management issues to passively learn with vocabulary games in a short window of time. Types of games. In the rapid scrolling section for games, it would be simple, easy to follow multiple choice questions with illustrations. It would allow users to play games for 90 seconds per game, and then it would scroll to the next one. Subscribers would have the option to scroll back to the previous game and continue, while free users will have the challenge of keeping up. In future productions of these games, they will be more interactive as we are in the age of touchscreen devices. Each type of game will be categorically added to the respective sections in the app so users can practice at their own speed while being able to research vocabulary words and etymology within the app. Usability test plan. At this stage, test users were asked to complete 4 tasks while using the app. In tasks 1 through 3, which involves signing up with a Gmail and picking their own settings, as an existing user, bypassing the adjusting of settings and heading straight for the rapid scrolling section, and as an existing user, going to the vocabulary definitions. Test users were recorded to not have had any issues until they reached task 4, which was, as an existing user, go to the games of specifically similes and metaphors. This is where they left their comments stating that they would probably not use this section, or they wouldn't know how they would use this section. They recommended that this section be reworked, and so I did. What needed improvements? Test subjects were asked to comment on the wireframe prototype, but found no usability issues with the functioning of the app, but gave critique on what could be changed. So instead of making this section symmetrical with the vocabulary and idiom section by having 3 separate sections of this button, I simplified it to making it only have retention games. In actuality, there probably would not have been enough to fill this section like the other sections, so it would be better to make it more simplified. The design work was improved and upgraded and made to be more organized, making the app visibly more clear and concise has upgraded the feel and care for the app's design. As seen here, you can see the similes section is reworked to look different and be more simplified versus the vocabulary and idiom sections. This was made with the adjustments from the critique from the test users from the usability testing phase. Link to the prototype is listed at the bottom. What was learned? Pros: engaging with an audience was constructive. Using a new technological format like Figma gave me a new skill. Working with others was valuable experience versus working alone. The cons: overthinking a simple project and making every section symmetrical to others isn't necessary. It is noticeably important to gather info and feedback about an app being used for the general public outside of myself. I look forward to future projects, and I thank whoever may be listening to this recording. Thank you for viewing my presentation. Chips and refreshments are in the lobby. Thank you.